Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nika, and with Claus Season 2, Episode 1 and 2, I will be doing the reviews. I watched the last season, and I saw, I can't remember who the hell it was I was looking at on YouTube that was reviewing it. It wasn't that many people doing it, but at any rate, I said at the end of last season, after I had got my entire life off Uncle Daddy, Miss Wanda, Desna, Dean, and Virginia, and Polly, and Quiet Ann, and all of them, I said, bitch, if this gets a season 2, I'm going to be right here. So, it got a season 2, and here I am to talk shit and swallow spit about this shit. I ain't forgot about Love and Hip Hop. I'm gonna have to be honest with y'all. Y'all know I had my day with Ben yesterday. So I ain't even seen that shit. It came on, a bitch gave it a review, but a bitch ain't never watched it. I fell asleep on the chair because I had to get up early Tuesday morning and be down to the doctor's office so I could get some of my, my spruce some up juice. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get it. I don't know what the hell happened, but no, don't worry. I'm gonna come back with the shit once I get Claus done. I'm gonna come back and then I'll watch it and I'll come back and do a quick review, because y'all know I don't really write shit down when it comes to them. But I wrote shit down for Claus, bitch, because I wanted to get it in. The soundtrack alone with the opening scene of the second episode of the second season made me want to get up and pop pussy in the club for a real nigga with no cameras rolling. Do you hear what I said, bitch? Did you hear me? Pop pussy in the club for a real nigga without them cameras rolling. Okay, honey. We open up with Desna talking to Bryce, what his name, Dr. Ken, Uncle Daddy, and Roller about working with these Russians and getting that money up and starting to make more traffic, more bank calls, clean that money up and get it on in an account somewhere. And you can tell they don't want to cooperate, because see, last season she worked for them. This season she giving them orders by way of Reva, the Russian fish. So they not really feeling it. And she letting them know, you can sit here and think it's a game if you want to, but you're best to take this seriously, or you too can join Wanda from last season and getting fucked up by these damn Russians. And that's what she meant. Now, she said, y'all better start doing more drops, and Uncle Daddy, you need to go meet up with this dude. I set up a whole meeting with this new wholesale dealer who can give us deals on that generic oxy. Uncle Daddy say there's no getting high off of this new way of doing things. And she said, babe, this is the new normal. You better get it together. Now, she had this cute little paisley outfit on, and she told them, now, I done told y'all what y'all need to do. Y'all need to get on it. I know y'all ain't think I came down here looking this good for y'all. I got something to do, so I'm out. She chunk deuces. I said, yes, God. Yes, God, for the sexy gods. Go on, Desmond. Now, baby, she and Dr. Greg is over there at his house getting it in, baby. She licking him like he 31 or 32 flavors. And they knocking shit all off the side table. And I said, get it in, Desmond. Get it in, girl. Okay? Y'all want a sex scene done right, it can make you pull out your own roller fuck and call a nigga too. Don't judge me, bitch. Don't judge me. Anyhow, after the sex, he want her to stay. See, girls, when you know what you're doing, when you get that invite, don't go. Go anyway. Just walk away with the S on your chest, knowing that you done did that damn thing to that nigga, because he wants you to stay. But you don't want, you gotta play the role right. You trying to hook a man. You ain't trying to, you ain't trying to fucking duck. You just trying to hook him. And the way to hook him is to go over there and give him something he can feel. Have him laid over there with his thumb in his mouth like a little kid all over again, and tell him, boo, I got to go anyway. So she tell him, I gotta go. She gotta go home. So she even go check on Dean, who was not feeling his sister at all at that moment, because she thought it was because she stayed out all night. Oh no, baby, he don't care nothing about you getting away that old cougar puss, because hell, he over there in there while you gone slanging dick to Virginia. So he ain't worried about that. He said Virginia mentioned this Russian lady, and he want to know what's going on. She said, well, Virginia got a big mouth for one. And for two, the Russians are not as bad as you think. I got this under control, and that she's making, better life choices. It's all good. So for now, he gonna take her at her word. Then we see Desna head to the shop, and Polly send Maury off to school and remind her that, Dr. Ken coming over for dinner tonight. Quiet Ann shows her the ex that done moved on with her new boo. And Polly just basically said, you know what, yeah, she happy to have been lost her job and everything, but girl, move on from that, because she has to. Just let it go. In the words of Jalen, let it go, honey. Now, the next thing we see is this straightening up they started to do around the shop. They straightening shit up, and I'm like, what the hell going on? And come to find out that Reva's niece coming to the shop. Remember, the niece also got the baby Virola. She coming up in there daily to make sure everything is running smoothly as it should. The girl is a teenager child. And when Roller come in, he's speaking to everybody. Dad's gonna say, you ain't gonna say nothing to your baby mama. He look back at her and say, I ain't got time for that shit. I said, you a ain't shit ass nigga. You really ain't shit. And you know the little girl sitting over here digmatized by you. Boy, sit your He is a hot mess with his mean ass. Anyway, Bryce, you trying to be hood rich, I see, in this season, huh? Jen done cheated on you, and you done turned into a hood rich ass motherfucker. He come rolling in with Roller, and Desna asked if they made any drops, and Bryce said that he couldn't open the account because the digits was off. And she like, wait a minute, the bank been open over an hour and a half. Why y'all just not coming over here to get that straight? Y'all not taking this shit seriously. Roller talking about he got all day and the bank is gonna be open, and he gonna take care of that. She tell Roller to come to her office, and child, he thinking he finna get some by how he look back at Bryce. But no, boo, no. No, she finna get your ass back there and let you know y'all fucking all the way up, and y'all gonna end up stinking in the Chattahoochee playing with Anastasia Reva, Russian bitch, okay? Y'all better take this seriously. Now, you got Jen going over to talk to Bryce, and he's still mad because she done cheated with Hank. And he tell her to, go talk to her rabbi boyfriend. She said, that's not my boyfriend. I done told you this before. So he hit her with, so you messed over our marriage for some random penis? I said, bitch. Jen clapped back real quick. She said, I'm getting tired of being judged by Vanilla Bryce, and bitch, I just laid down. I just laid the fuck down. Girl, the reads a lot. The comedy of this show make me know I'm gonna have a good time reviewing this shit each and every week, baby. Because I was over here cackling. Do you hear me? That bitch said Vanilla Bryce. And I looked at him and I could see it. Now, Desna trying to get Roller to come, Roller to see playing with like he doing. Gonna have his ass dead. And he talking about about they need to take over and, reset. In other words, have her back working for them. And she ain't even trying to hear that shit. Then she went to reach over on her desk for something. And he grabbed her around her waist, asking if she's still with the doc. She told him it's not none of his business. And he said the doc ain't good for her. And she asked, so you are too? So you are? You tell me this man ain't shit for me, but you are. Oh, okay. She said, if this disc could talk, she said it would tell you 30 seconds or less. Boo, don't flatter yourself. She said that's over, and he needs to go wash that money and get out of her face, because she ain't trying to do that. Now, Bryce, why you went next door fucking with Hank? Now, he ain't bothering you. Yeah, he was all up in your wife, but he ain't bothering you. You over there trying to fight with him, Roller break it up. You threaten to call the police if he come back, and then Roller get up in your face and tell you something, probably threatened your ass, bro. See, boy, Hank, you should have never messed with this here police or drug lord pussy or daughter-in-law. You should have never done that, girl. You did, boy, you did too much. Now you over there shaking like a hoe. Child, leave that woman alone. Dr. Ken down to the clinic burning up bags of money as Bryce and Roller come in, because he said the feds could come in at any time and he can't account for all this damn money legally. So he pissed, and Roller and Bryce not depositing the money the way they supposed to be. They try to get him calmed down and tell him they gonna take care of it. I said, shit, I don't blame Doc, cause I ain't trying to Now, Uncle Daddy not answering Desmond's calls. Why? He not really taking Desmond seriously is what he not doing. And Ann said, well, he did lose his wife. He mourned it. And Polly say, Reba don't give a damn about that. And that damn Desmond say, Reba pooting to her. And on cue, here comes Reba. And she and Desmond talk. Reba want Desmond to start moving coke with the girls. Desmond not feeling it. She don't want the ladies in no deeper. And Reba said that what's the difference between coke and opioid? And Desmond say one is legal, baby, and the other one is just simply not. She said get the hustlers to come to the nursing home, pick up the product, and deliver it to the strippers, and they'll sell it. And that needs to start happening. It needs to start happening tonight. And I'm not playing about it. So Reba goes to leave, and old Niecy follow her. But Niecy done forgot her baby girl. I'm like, niece, you leaving little nephew down here on the floor. And she realized she came back and got her baby. I said, ooh, child. Your daddy's fucked up and your mama crazy too. What kind of child is y'all gonna be raising in this world? Now, Virginia just is pregnant. Oh, okay, let's go. I'm sorry, I'm about to leave a scene now. Uncle Daddy at the house having a yard sale, trying to get rid of some of Miss Wanda's stuff that he don't want, and he eating on pastries and shit, and Desmond has to come over and tell him, look, Reba is serious, and they gotta follow orders or else, okay? Virginia, now I can talk about Virginia. She just pregnant, she want to be throwing up and shit, and Dean called her out on it, and she said she was gonna tell him, just didn't know how. And he was kind to her and, you know, held her hand and said he understood. I like their little relationship. You know, I think they could work out. I hope they do. I hope they don't write it in this show for this boy to get hurt by this girl. I really don't. Because I'm starting to like Karuchi in this type of light. You know what I'm saying? She alright. She a little Dean bad, a little bit all over the place. But we can reel her back in because Polly ain't too, you know, her floor don't go all the way to her elevator, don't go to the top floor. It go right before the top floor, and that's where it stop at, and we love her to death. Anyway, Desmond and Dr. Gregory get their cameo word up party on, and he asked her about how her day was, and she was basically saying, you know, her boss is really starting to, you know, get on her back and give her hell. And he said start a revolution and stage a coup. Now remember, he know the real deal. She don't know he know, and she don't know that he's a drug lord himself. So when he gave her the advice, he meant it. Desmond just don't know yet. Then he get a call, and he faking like it's a call from the hospital, but it's Uncle Daddy on the damn phone talking about that he want to get together and come up with a plan to take Reba out. He telling him to calm down and stay on script. In other words, you can't fuck this up yet. Okay? Now Reba, little niece who love roller, she love herself some roller. She got the kid and everything, and guess who we meet on this episode? We find out that little Olga got a mama. Her mama named what her name, Slotia or something like that, Slotia. Anyway, if I'm saying it wrong, I'll get it right before the end of the season. But Slotia shows up, and Reba then Reba comes and tells her that, you know, there was no coke at the club. Reba man came and told her that. I'm sorry. Reba man came and whispered that shit to her. Girl, they ain't got no coke down to that club. And her name Slotka or Slotia? I don't know what the bitch name is. Russian fish. Y'all know who it is. Asked if she needed any help. Cause she didn't overheard that, and she said nah, she got it. And then she get on the phone to call Desmond. Now she trying to reach Desmond, and she getting Desmond a voicemail, so she pissed off. She breaking shit because she feeling like ain't nobody in this organization seeming to be taking me seriously. So she calls Polly, who was about to have dinner with Ken and Moore, and orders her to go find Desmond and bring her to her now. Okay, Dr. Gregory done invited Desna and Dean on his boat for dinner, and Polly show up and ruin it all. Tell her, girl, look, Reba was looking for you because we got a leak down at the shop and we got to go right now. So Desna give him a rain check and leaves. Now y'all know Gregory know who Reba is and what this all this shit is about. He's aware. Desna just don't know he's a part of this shit too, but she will. Now you got Slaughter coming, done come cornered niece over to find out what's really going on, and she just basically said that Roller don't want her or their baby. Then Slocker feeling like Reba been trying to come between her and her daughter for some time now, and then in comes Reba, and they need to go make some middle management changes, okay? Now, while they on their way over there to the nursing home, Polly and Desmond done made it to the old folks' home, and child, they got these old folks in the back, like Nino had them people down to the Carter in the back, stuffing dope, child, stuffing dope. I said he got these folks, these good retired senior citizens is stuffing packs of coke, girl. So you got Polly and Desmond that showed up there, and they bagging up when Reba and Slopka comes in. Reba say that she is, where's that homosexual? And Polly say, Uncle Daddy bisexual. Bitch, I was screaming. Desmond say she talked to him and he's still a mess from, you know, from Reba killing his wife. So she picking up the slack. Reba said that to Desmond that she can't control her people, and Miss Locker tried to say something, but Reba shut her ass down real fast. Then we get to the subtitles because these bitches go to talking to each other in Russian. Slocker said, Reba, you been trying to turn over against me. And for some reason, she called her some kind of bitch. Reba said, Slocker makes it easy using up their family money on infantile machines, okay? Desmond and Polly want no part of this situation going on between two sisters, so they go to try to leave, and old Slocker done pulled down her whole pistol on Desmond and Polly. Now, Slocker threatening to kill them and, see they, you know, kill them and sell their kids to brothels and talking about dismembering folks and shit. Child, it was a whole lot she was talking about. Then she turned to Reba and said, ain't that's how we used to do it back in wherever the hell they from in Russia, child. Then next thing we know, she turned around and clock. She done called her sister 2 to the dome, baby. And I said, bitch, Desmond probably got brain matter all over their face. I said, what kind of shit? Child, she like they didn't just, like she didn't just shoot her own sister dead to the head. Ugh. Then she told Desmond and Polly have a good night. They'll start fresh in the morning. I'm like, well, who gonna pick the bitch up off the floor, y'all? Somebody get Reba off that floor, please. The next day, Polly freaking out, Virginia fanning her with some nails. That was cute claws, okay? Trying to calm her down because she not built for this type of shit. Desmond and them trying to calm her down, trying to get her imagining her spending a day with the Kennedys and shit. And I guess that worked for her, okay? Slocker ass arrived with a cardboard cut out of herself. She told Desmond she wasn't going to kill her. She just used her as a distraction, and she actually likes Desmond. Slocker said Reba always turned people against her, and Olga is the only good thing that she got, and you could tell her and Desmond in that moment they was right here with one another, bitch. They was right here because, see, that's how she feel about Dean or whatnot. Slocker gave them bonuses, appetizers, said she wanted to form a sisterhood. She want to change the look of the shop. She want to start up an all-male review girl. She just want to change. She want to change she to something else. I forgot what it was. She tell Quiet Ann and Virginia go find some dancers for the club and tell Polly to teach them how to dance. Then her and Desna head to she to tell the men of the newest changes, meaning that I am the boss bitch now, and I need y'all to understand that. Now, once they get there, she asking how they deal with the insurance and everything with selling Oxy. And Uncle Daddy got an attitude. He acting like he don't want to tell her, but Desmond and Bryce told it all because they ain't trying to wind up stinking in the Chattahoochee. So they said, okay. Sloska told Desna she wants her and the girls to sell coke, and Desna said, now see, this is where I draw the line. And you're going to have to go on and give me one to the dome too, because I got girls that have already got records and I ain't trying to make their life no worse. And then surprisingly, Sloska respected that and said Desna needs to boss up to the men the way she just did her, because they not taking her serious. So she tell Desna, come with me, I'm going to show you how to give respect. Child, we go in the room, they got one of Bryce, she got her goons behind Bryce. They got a whole damn video of his wife Jen getting bent over by Hank, and child, he up in that damn room in that chair screaming and hollering because he don't want to see this shit. He is flipping the fuck out. And Desna said, how did you get this? This was months ago. And that bitch said, I got it from the cloud. Bitch, the iCloud. I told y'all I love this show. This show gives me life, baby. They go to Uncle Daddy's house next. They done throw some bottle bombs in there to set the man shit on fire. And we see Uncle Daddy and his little boy toy come running out. He mad, cussing, threatening the police. Sloka gives no fucks. And she said, tomorrow we deal with Rolo. So I'm like, what the hell is she gonna do to Rolo? The next day, she got everybody in her house, baby, and they about to become a big family today. Child, she done got hold of Rolo. And he got him, told him, you finna marry my daughter. And he tried to run, and your goons wouldn't let him run. Get him out there, baby. They come down there. They done did a big production. That preacher said for him to say I do, he was acting like he want to. I about to motherfucker pulled a ghetto on him. He had to go on and go through with it, baby. I said, Lord, She made my damn day with that one. That was funny as hell. They wind up getting married. Later on, Roller come over there to Desna talking about what they gonna do, and like she like, oh, so now you concerned about, you care about me. And he said he always did. Then in comes Miss Olga, and she talking about husband, time to take pictures. So they leave to do that. But did y'all notice that look that she had on her face when she seen him and Desna together? Bitch, it's gonna be some drama coming with that. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some drama coming for that. Now Desna and Jen on the balcony watching to see if Bryce would talk to other women, and surprisingly, he really wasn't. He was actually, you know, turning them down. Now Jen and her, she feeling like her marriage has a chance, and old Sloka come in there and she talked to Desna alone and tell her this is what control looks like. Desna said it looked like chaos. Sloka, or whatever her fucking name is, breaks it down and said, look, I forged two powerful families to unite with one another. I got my daughter back, and I got rid of my evil ass sister. She told Desna, Jan is your home girl and all, but remember, you are the boss now. And because you are the boss, I'm going to gift you her house. Desna was like, I can't do it, I don't want it. Sloka said, let me give you, you know what, I ain't really giving you no choice in this matter. Then she told her, you know, all Jen did was sleep with the, fuck the hillbilly to get this house. Meanwhile, you did all the real work. So, whether you like it or not, you and I are now bonded. You like family to me. You like a sister, and you will accept this house. Gave her a hug, and Desna had to look like, what the fuck did I just get myself into? Child, I screamed. Let's roll on to episode 2. We open up with Desna needing reading Sloka book. Remember, she an author, and she trying to get some info about the girl, try to fill her out. We got Jen at home cooking with that racist ass mammy Brenda hoods when Desna came by to talk to Jen. Brenda gonna call her Anita, and Desna said, got her all the way together, said, we don't all look alike, and I done told you my name before. My name is Desna. Get that shit together. Anyway, she goes on to tell Jen Slocker owns the house and basically gave it to her, and she wants her and Dean to move in. Jen was like, that's not going to work. She trying to pit us against one another, and basically Desmond told her like this. Here, let me tell you something. I watched this woman shoot her own sister in the head. You argue with her if you want to about that, but in the meantime, in between time, make room. Me and my brother is on our way to live here with you. Now you got Roller, Uncle, Daddy, and Bryce talking about taking Slocker down, and Bryce suggested intel, i.e. bugging the house to overhear what possible valuable info they can find out about this woman to be able to aid them in overtaking her empire. Now at the shop, Virginia's still sick, and Quiet Ann notices and come up and asks her, when you plan on telling Desmond about that little bun in your oven? And Virginia said, why do we all have to tell Desmond everything? Who made her queen? Quiet Ann told her, girl, Dean is Desmond's brother, and he autistic. And not for nothing, she did ask you not to mess with him in the first place. And Dean is under Desmond's care, so yeah, you need to tell her, okay? Now, Brenda telling Jen don't take orders from Slocker. And I said, girl, you must be trying to find bury your daughter too. Y'all all booking these Russian women, and y'all see how crazy they is. You must want your daughter to be floating down to the Chattahoochee too, honey. Shit. Jen, don't listen to that old racist flaky ass man of yours, honey. You gonna be stinking. Then Bryce come in with the kids, and after they go upstairs, he tells Jen Slocker showed him that video of her and Hank, and she thought that he was lying until he said the man cries when he comes. And she knew then that he saw the footage. And I was like, is that such a big deal? Because, especially with men, cause that ain't new to me. Girl, I'm talking too much. Let me go on. Okay, Jen goes to apologize again, and he not trying to hear it. So she said, look, I'm sorry. I've been apologizing. He said, yeah, that's one thing you right about. You is sorry. You're a sorry piece of shit. And he walked out. I said, well, damn, Bryce, tell her how you really feel, how. Anyway, Slocker gets on the, gets a tour of the clinic, and she not really impressed. She informs Desmond in 2 weeks they're going to open up another clinic, and in 5 months, 4 more. And she's saying they need to get up their numbers. And Desmond says she will reach the target. She told, I know you will, because you're a boss and you just don't realize it. You a goat, honey. So handle that. And when she first said goat, I was like, well, wait a minute, bitch. Then I had to think about it, greatest of all time. I said, okay, I'm gonna give Russian fish a chance, because girl, I was about to go in on Russian fish for real. Anyway, Desmond tells them at the shop what Slocker said, and Jen says to Desmond that Slocker showed Bryce the tape of her giving Hank a rim job, and Desmond acted like she wasn't aware of that. Girl, you knew. I would have just said, yeah, I was still, girl. Everybody know y'all under fire, so what's the point in lying? Desmond asking for ideas on how to make, to get more traffic into the clinic, as Virginia is stocking nail polishes. Now, Desmond wasn't feeling any of the other ladies' suggestions, and turns to Virginia and say, hey, Shanghai cat got your tongue? Why you so quiet? And that fool just blurted out, I'm pregnant. I said, Virginia know how to say the wrong things at the wrong time every time. The girl told you to tell her, but not like this and not right now in front of everybody. Desmond say, what did you say? Virginia said, well, Dean's a baby. Then, Lord, Virginia, bitch, I'm like, shut up, don't say no more. Sometimes you can't tell her everything like this. You got to have some tact and couth about yourself. Jen told that girl to run, and the next thing we see is Virginia body double, because that's what it was. Did y'all notice that the body double was bigger than Carucci? I said, they must ain't think we could see that. When that camera panned to them in the parking lot running, you could clearly tell that that was a body double, because that girl was way bigger than what Carucci is. Carucci is a small girl. That was so evident, but I just brought it up because I noticed the shit, and I'm going to need them to do better than that, because I don't want to start peeking our shit right now. We just 2 seasons in. Wait till we get by 5 in, I might let something slide. Not right now, y'all. Don't do that to me. Don't do it to me. Anywho, Jen said, okay, they took off running. Desmond catch her, knock her ass back down on the hood of his car and say, I can't believe your mixed ass wasn't on the pill. Virginia say, I was, but it made my feet swell and I couldn't wear my heels. and we ran out of magnums. I said, damn, girl, you stay talking too much. Desna asked, so y'all was barebacking? Virginia said, yes, and I'm clean. Desna said, girl, need I remind you, you was just behind the steak and shake giving happy endings. Desna said, Virginia said, it's not a big deal, and they getting rid of it. And she said, Dean is the one that made the appointment. She said, all I asked you to do was one thing, bitch. One thing I asked you to do. I asked you to stay away from my brother. And Virginia said, but I love him. And I believe her too. She best to be loving Dean. Dean is the show's sweetheart. Girl, don't get cussed out. She go home to talk to Dean, who is packing because they moving into Jen's house. And he said, Virginia already told me that you told her, that she told you, Desmond. She wanted to know why he didn't tell her, because they always tell each other everything. And he said, no the hell we don't, because I'm still waiting to know what's the deal with the Russian. He said, look, we didn't make this decision based on my autism. We just not ready to be parents right now. And basically, he said he grown, and that's it. That's all. Let it go. And he walked out to take some trash out on her ass, okay? The next day, Jen and her feelings. Polly and Virginia meet her up at her car. Polly trying to give us some encouragement. Girl, it's a silver lining behind every cloud. She thanks them and then make some type of silly ass excuse, asking them to go in there and start something on one of her clients as she coming. What she really want to do is go talk to Hank, because she just seen him go into that building. Then you got Roland over having sex. And he looked like he's super bored. Like, girl, why don't you hurry up and come and get up off of me? Well, I guess she must did get it, because, child, she finally jumped off of him. And why did that bitch pick up a carton of Yoo-Hoo chocolate milk with the straw and start drinking? I said, if this ain't, what is the pedophilic porn that we just watched right here? Child, this man is so over her and don't want to have nothing to do with her. And it's clear he don't want to have nothing to do with her. He didn't perk up until she asked about playing a video game. Assassin's Creed or Creed Assassin. I don't play shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And that's when he kind of perked up. Then the baby started crying. So she got to go breastfeed the baby. So she tell him she'll be back. And that gives him time to get up and start putting them bugs in the house. Because that's what he planned on doing. Now, Desmond is at the house at the same time talking to Slaughter about a commercial. She want to go she want to do that to pick up business. And Slaughter wasn't really feeling it. And we see Roller coming down the stairs as they, walking off talking. And he go into Slaughter's office and start playing that bug. When her and Desmond come into her office and see him, Slaughter pull a pistol out. He talking about, I just trying to come and get some reading materials and a CD for the baby. She said, you're not allowed to come in here without permission, but sit down since you're up in here. I need to talk to you. Desmond, go ahead on with this commercial. Don't fuck it up. Chattahoochee, bitch. Chattahoochee. Jen telling Hank she wants her marriage and they can't see each other anymore or be friends. He wasn't a bit more giving a damn about that, much less respecting it, because in the same breath that he said he act like he accepted what she said, he turned around and asked her to still be his partner in this square dance thing that she must have agreed to do with him before. And of course, she says yes. I said, girl, you really don't want your man no more. Now, Slaughter asking Roller what kind of jobs should he have, and he said, well, I'm good with numbers. She said, and you good with Desmond too. So I'm guessing she done peeped out the attraction and connection between the two of them. Watch for that to be a problem this season. I done paid attention to Mama and I done paid attention to Daughter, both eyeballing Roller and Desmond's connection with each other, okay? Now you got Dean and Virginia and Quiet Ann going to the abortion clinic, and it's filled with protesters outside who try to stop them from entering the clinic, talking about getting married, what about the unborn fetus, just harassing the shit out of them. Dean stopped and said, me and my sister were unwanted. We was tossed around foster home to foster home, foster ham, bitch. What? I must be hungry. Foster home to foster home on food stamps, and Y'all, you know, where was y'all when all of this was going on? Y'all didn't give a damn. Y'all stand up here and y'all talk all this shit and harass people about the fetus when it's inside of the mother. But what about the child when it comes out? You don't give a damn about that. And I said, yes, God, that is a controversial topic, and I really like the way they approached having a conversation about it on this show. I feel like, y'all know I'm pro-choice, and so with that being said, I feel like it's a woman's choice, okay? I don't like it when I pass by the local abortion clinic and I see people out there protesting. You can protest what it is that you don't like, but I don't think you have a right to make a decision for someone else who's trying to enter the building, trying to make them not want to do it. Stay out of people's damn business, bro. That's the problem with the world. We worry about everybody else's business instead of our own. But anyway, I ain't trying to get on no damn soapbox about this shit. I just like the way they approach such a controversial topic with class. I like that. Now, Polly and Desna informed Dr. Ken that they are doing a commercial, and he's less than enthused about that. Then Polly asked, can she and Morning move into Desna's old place? And she's like, yeah, she ain't care nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Desna wants to go back to the shop and get some ideas from the girls about the commercial, and Polly tells her Virginia and Quiet Ann went to the clinic today for the abortion. And Desna was shocked that Virginia took Quiet Ann over her, and Polly told her, well, sis, you a little judgmental, you know what I'm saying? And she wasn't really feeling that, but you ain't got no choice but to take it because the girl done did it. Now, Virginia thanked Dean, for coming, you know, with her. And they had a little moment. Then he said he going across the street to the store so he can buy some pencils and whatnot and shit. He leaves. And then she sit on the table and she begins to cry, and she's asking Quiet Ann, what are they saying about me at the shop? And then we see them in this like montage. It look like the Brady Bunch Hollywood Squares type of thing, where it's squares and each person that that's a castmate that be in their shop, and some of the patrons is in there giving their thoughts and views on abortion. And that's when we learned that Quiet Ann had a baby named Sophia, and she had her baby and was taking care of her baby. Then one day she came home and her parents had sent the baby to California to live with somebody, and she never saw that baby again. I was like, wow, for real? Then you got Polly, Jean, and Desna and Brenda going over ideas for the commercial, and we learned that Brenda sews. In fact, she sewed Jean outfit for that square dance thing, and that she doing with Hank, and the outfit is filled with Confederate flags. I said, okay, so we just gonna keep it up with the racist shit. Alright. TNT, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all gonna get Snow White cussed out, okay? Bring it down. Now, Brenda tried to talk to Jen out of going with Hank because, you know, she liked Bryce. But Jen listens to no one, so she got her mind set on writing this commercial and going to this dancing thing with Hank. Now, after the abortion, Dean presents Virginia with a ring pop and proposes. And Virginia, crazy ass, said, yeah, I said, Desna gonna kill you, bitch. Quiet Ann, like, Dean, shouldn't you talk to Desna first? And he lied. I don't know if he lied or not. I don't remember last season her saying nothing about she giving no blessings, but that's what he said. Now, Desna later on tells Virginia, you know, I'm hard on you because I see potential in you. Now, you would think after that parking lot situation that Virginia would stop just dropping gems in this woman's face all at once, stop surprising her, stop dropping them bombs, but she did. She gonna tell the woman that Dean proposed and she accepted, and Desna went the fuck off. You stupid bitch. Who gets an abortion then gets married? She was choking the shit out of her ass, and Dean finally got her to release Virginia, and she told her straight up, she had tears in her eyes, I can't control this because he's grown, but hurt him. You best not hurt him, bitch. Your ass is mine if you hurt my brother. You better not hurt him. And you, since you want to pop bitches pregnant and propose with ring pops and shit, it's time for you to man up. Now, Sokka tells Boris, the showroller, how they do things. They don't really like each other, so he ain't feeling it, okay? Now, you got the commercial. They trying to shoot this commercial, and this shit ain't going right at all. Dr. King can't get it together and nothing or nothing. And meanwhile, Boyce and Uncle Daddy sitting outside Flocker house listening to the bugs and shit, and they Roller Planet, and they think they hear Roller in distress. They done jumped out the car, jumped over the fence, knocked out a security person on the sea. Roller and Boris laying on these damn tables, getting massages, getting beat by some plant looking things, child. So Uncle Daddy, like, baby boy played us. He think Roller done played traitor on him. Now, Dr. King couldn't get it together, so Desna came up with the idea to get the men dancers to participate in the commercial, and it turns out to actually be a success and go viral. They were getting retweets from all over, or what's not. Roller comes over to Uncle Daddy house and get cooncock from the side, because Uncle Daddy think he done turned coat. He said he ain't traded on them. He getting intel. He said Boris said they opened up 2 new clinics about a year in, and they're getting their product from some Colombians. Uncle Daddy say they doing too much with all this dealing with the Colombians. Roller say now that he's on the inside, he can get all the details without the bugs, and, you know, he gonna bring this shit to an end. Brenda done brought her ass over there to Uncle Daddy's house with a casserole for Bryce. And was it me or was her and Uncle Daddy like looking like they want to fuck each other? Ugh. Anyway, child, the commercial was a success indeed. They got a lot of new customers. Slocker rolls up, Slocker, whatever her name is, roll up on Desna, give her a bonus, and they have a nice talk, and she tell her, you know, you a boss, keep doing boss shit. Brenda talking to Bryce about Jen, but she acting like she, I don't know. I knew Racist Fish was about to do something. I knew she would, cause she getting a little too close to him. Now you probably talking about your daughter, but you kind of like acting like you see me, sort of kind of flirting with this man. I said, typical. Then Jen at the square dance, and she keeps seeing Bryce and hearing in her head how she messing her marriage up by being there with Hank. She done got so overwhelmed from hearing the voices in her head and her mind playing tricks on her. She takes off running out of the damn event, and Desna and the crew go behind her. We see them take her ass to Uncle Daddy's house to talk to Bryce. Meanwhile, out back, Uncle Daddy, Dr. Greg, and Bryce and them talking business. Roller answered the door and she asked for her husband. He said he upstairs, so she go upstairs and opens the door and see Brenda about to give Bryce head. So she freaks out and starts beating her mama ass, and I ain't mad at her. Mama lied saying she was trying to get him ready for her. Bitch, child, Brenda, you is trifling. Desna on the phone with Dr. Greg trying to set up that rain check she had gave him when she overhears Jen yelling, and she tells him she'll call him back. Now, I swear I thought they was going to run up on each other, because remember, he in the backyard. But they don't. When they get upstairs, they see Jen and her mama fighting. They try to break it up. Brenda hits Desna by mistake, but that's all Desna been waiting on, and they ended up fighting, child. Desna fighting. Next time I know, everybody fighting, including, if you ain't fighting, you trying to break the fight up. You got Roll up in there, you got Uncle Dad up in there, you got the boy toy up in there trying to break the fight up. Everybody is just going crazy. So after the fight ends, you see Jen, Desna, and the crew walking down the stairs, and you can tell they done been in a hell of a fight. They all look crazy. Jen is surprised. She just heard that her mama did that. After she made this outfit for me, she ain't never been that good of a mama, but why did she do that? And as it's starting to hit her what her mama did, she begins to break down and cry about it. And you see the ladies all gathering around her trying to be supportive to her in her time of need. And I said, it's fucked up her mama did her like that. But that was it. That was all, y'all. That is season 2, episode 1 and 2 of Claws. Y'all, get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Did you enjoy the review? And I'm gonna watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta from Monday and see what I can do. I'm gonna see what I can do, y'all. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, share this video wherever it is you share videos. I'll see you guys later on today with Love and Hip Hop, and then tomorrow we'll do Queen Sugar and Black Ink. Peace.